Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing.
What up, you two? What's poppin'? What's cracking? We ain't going nowhere. Underdog Sports is still here. Fuck y'all talking about? What the fuck y'all thought? Y'all thought we was gone? We just took a little break, that's all. What's poppin'? What's poppin', y'all? And y'all already know how I start this podcast. You know, I gotta bring my host in the building. I got JP in the building. And I got Tutti Love in the building. What up? What's poppin', man? I'm energized. Hey, listen, I know I want to apologize to the fan. We took a long break. You know what I'm saying? This is not our 9 to 5. You know, we do this for fun. You know what I'm saying? We ain't worrying about all the, we want subscribers, you know what I'm saying? We want them to come into the building. We want everybody to, you know, see the content and all that. But, you know, say we do this for fun. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing, this ain't something that, you know, we ain't trying to get rich over it. Hey, maybe one day we will. I don't know. But we here. Underdog Sports is still here. We ain't going nowhere. What the fuck y'all thought? This is just a little break, you know what I'm saying? And then we right back at it. JP, what's cracking, my nigga? What's up?
What's going on, bro? What's going on? Good, man. You know, missing this little podcast that we got here. You know what I'm saying? Missing chatting with you and Tutti and the other people that be on the chat. You know what I'm saying? But nothing, man. It's been a great year of boxing, and we got a lot to talk about, man.
Yeah, we got some shit to talk about today. What's up with you, Tutti? What's popping?
You know, same old, same shit, different day.
Yeah, you've been on the street. You've been on the street. You know, you want some funds and all that. You know, we'll talk about it a little bit. We'll talk about it. But overall, you know, I'm gonna say my weekend was good. We watched the Canelo fight, all the undercards. What else we did? We watched some college football. Sunday, I watched all the NFL games. I'm doing good in the pool. I'm in second place. My son AJ's in first. We're going to collect this pool money. Not me. And overall, besides that, man, my team plays today. That's why I did this podcast a little early because we got some stuff to talk about. Boxing is starting to heat up again. So, you know, we're here. What about you, Jay? Well, how was your weekend?
No, my weekend was good, you know. Chilling with the wifey and the family and all that, you know what I'm saying? Just not too excited about that fight that just happened, but not like everybody else at least. But overall, you know, it was a good undercard though. I'll tell you, I enjoyed the undercard more than the main event.
That's what's up. And Tutti, how was your weekend?
You ain't no busy. Had a baby shower.
That's what's up. Congratulations. I got Piringas in the building. Let's go, man. Yo, still share the live. Get these motherfuckers in here, man. We got shit to talk about today. Let's go. What else you did, Tutti?
Yeah, watch football Sunday.
That's what's up. I know your team is on fire. Yeah, your team is on fire.
That's all. What was it?
Yeah, y'all niggas lost to the Arizona. You know, we came back on them. Y'all ain't do what we did. Y'all ain't do what we did.
Today, though.
Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna see. Yo, we got to win this game. This is a must win for us. But
I got y'all winning today, though. I do got y'all winning, though.
Oh, you picked us?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. In the pool, I think like 2 or 3 guys picked the Giants. Everybody else picked Seahawks. Let's see what happens. All right, let's get into this podcast. Our first segment we got here today is Mr. Canelo Alvarez. You know, shout out to him. Mr. Canelo Alvarez, you know, he came out unanimous over Jamel Charlo. I gotta say Jamel because there's two, Jamel and Jamal. But Jamel Charlo, he's been getting dogged out. You know what I'm saying? You're right, Jay. I do feel sorry for him. Everybody's dogging him out, saying that he did it for the culture. He did it for for people. For the you know what I'm saying. So it's like he didn't come through, and it's like everybody's like shitting on him now. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, to
Yes,
me,
sir.
I give him credit. He moved up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo Alvarez, but Canelo was too strong for that boy. You know what I'm saying? And hey, kudos to Canelo. He became victorious unanimously. Charlo was really fighting, to survive in that ring. He got a paycheck, payday. He did get a payday on that. Uh, Overall, what you guys think about this fight? Jay, I'll start with you.
Well, first and most, I want to thank you guys for getting together so we could do this little podcast today and all that. I know it's a busy Monday. You know what I'm saying? You're always busy, but we got something to talk about. But yeah, going back into this fight, I got my own, I got my opinion on it. I kind of said it from the get. I thought Canelo was gonna stop him, but he didn't. But Canelo did everything I thought he was gonna do, but the stoppage. To me, he pretty much dominated as soon as Canelo put that pressure and put that heat on Charlo. It's like Charlo was like, "Nah, I'm not winning this fight. I'm looking into surviving mode." Like he didn't, that's the whole thing. I feel bad for Charlo because him moving up 2 weight classes is just like you fighting the monster. You like the biggest guy in that division is Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? He's a big, strong guy, no matter what. In height, he might not be all that tall,
Yeah.
but bruh, he's built like a tank. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt bad for Jamal. I mean, I know I was hearing a lot of people today complaining about Charlo
Yeah,
that
they were
they're no
going
longer
in.
going to watch the fights, that he lost he lost a lot of fans.
Yeah, they were dogging
Uh,
him out, man. They were
yeah, they
dogging him
dogged
out.
him out bad, man. I feel real bad for him. I continue. I'll fight. I'll watch his fights. It's just that how can people be mad at Charlo? He's fighting the best guy in Canelo Alvarez at 168. Like you can't
Hmm.
hate on that. You know what I'm saying? I just the only thing I say was that it's unfair for Charlo. You fighting even Charlo said it. This dude is a beast. You
Yeah.
know, so it's unfair. I kind of knew that it was going to be an easy night for Canelo. That's probably looked like, and at best, he probably had harder sparring partners than Charlo, and that's the truth.
Yeah.
But still, you can't hate on Charlo
Nah.
for trying to attempt to be great. He attempted, and I mean, you got guys like Roy Jones Jr. He went up 2 weight classes to fight John Ruiz to the heavyweight division. He
Right.
won, but not everybody's Roy Jones. Not everybody does that. Not everybody attempt to do things like that and come out at the top. A lot. I could name a whole list of people that tried.
Right.
Hearns tried. He couldn't. Hearns tried. He couldn't do it. There's Leo Santa Cruz tried. He couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's a whole list of people that attempted to do that and they didn't do it. So I can't just say Charlo is a bum. He has massive heart. He won 12 rounds with the great Canelo Alvarez, and you got to commend him for that. But to me, the fight played out kind of the way I thought it would, only minus the knockout. But easy win for Canelo.
Yeah. Tutti Love.
Yo, you know, is it though? What messed up Charlo that people dogging Charlo is because they used to talk a lot of shit about Canelo though. There's mad clips of it. Them talking about him
Yeah.
saying he's slow. I
Yeah.
could beat him.
Yeah. He's
I could
tired.
fuck him up. He can mess with me. But then I'm gonna tell you the phrase that we used in my prison: "Fuck around and find out." What happened? He went up 2 weight class. He fucked around and found out. They
Yeah.
said, "Oh nah, that dude's an op." You know what I'm saying? He's Aki. What we say, he's an ox. But is that Canelo is the man at 168. People need to understand that. Once I saw him, once he walked in, I saw how his body was looking. I said, "It's over."
It's over.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't think he was gonna knock. I knew he was gonna drop him. I didn't think he was gonna stop him because he was on survival mode. He was on survival mode. He was like, you swear, he was not trying to enter. He was not trying to throw punches in between the Canelo punches. And also, you know what I'm saying, you can't really disrespect Charlo because even though to me, I think it was just a money thing because I know deep inside he know he can't beat Canelo. You know what I'm saying? His brother, they didn't want no smoke. His brother already knew he was gonna get dropped. I think he would have stopped his brother, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think he would have stopped his brother. Him,
he got more. I think he got more heart than the heavyweight.
Yeah, he got more heart than his brother. And to be honest with you, people can't disrespect him because at 154 he's undisputed, and he's that man at 154.
Yeah,
he's that man.
I mean, I give him credit. He moved up 2 weight classes. I'll give him credit for that.
He's no longer undisputed though at 154.
Why not?
Well, Tim Tszú's gonna fight Brian Mendoza for the WBC if I'm not mistaken.
By him moving up, he had to vacate, right?
He had to vacate. He had to vacate it
for moving up.
Because Tim Tszú. Yeah, remember Tim Tszú and Charlo had a fight, but he got injured. Remember?
Yeah.
So then he fought. Then Tim Tszú fought. He fought Tony Harrison, and stopped him. So now Brian Mendoza beat that tall kid from Dora, and now you know what I'm saying, they bringing together a good. This gonna be a good scrap. Tim Tszú versus Brian Mendoza gonna be a hell of a fight.
Stripped him just for that fight, just because he went up 2 weight class.
Again, when you got a guy like but you right, but I mean, it's the rules. It's the rules. If you go by the WBC, to be honest with you, this has been my argument. You see how easy they, this is what I've been trying to say all along. Like, look how easy Charlo had to give up his belt.
Yeah, and Canelo no when he went to go fight before.
Yeah,
but how about Devin Haney?
Devin Haney also had to. Yeah, Devin Haney had to give up the belt because he's going to go up to fight Regis. So now you got Shakur Stevenson is going to fight Edwin De Los Santos. Very dangerous fight. Very. I think it's a dangerous fight. Very good fight.
We're gonna get into that, Jake. We're gonna get into that.
Yep. No problem. Yep. I got you.
I just got a question for the both of y'all. What do you guys think about? All right, towards the end of the fight, I'm gonna say Canelo's piece, and then I'm gonna say Charlo's piece because Charlo's also getting he's also getting dog walked by this comment. By him calling out Bud Crawford. What are your thoughts on him calling out Bud Crawford after that performance he did with Canelo? Tuti, go ahead.
To be honest, though, Crawford was talking shit to him, though. Even the same fight when he was fighting Spence, he jumped to the rope to look at him. Yeah, you next. You know what I'm saying? So at 154, I'm saying, see, it's different when you fight somebody at 168 that he's the original 168 pounder. Canelo's the man. 154, he's that man at 154. So you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, though, I'm still going to ride with Crawford.
Yeah.
Fight.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't see nothing wrong with him doing that. To be honest, I don't see.
Jake?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm not picking nobody against Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford made me a believer in his last fight. He made me a believer in his last fight, and that boy right there is on a rampage. To be honest with you, I underestimated something about Terrence Crawford, and it's the strength. That boy right there. Listen, that boy right there can wrestle, bro. He wrestles big dudes and put them down, and he's very gifted. He's an athlete all around.
And he played football.
To be honest with you, I'm not picking no one against Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is without a doubt the best fighter. It's Canelo and him, the best fighter. I really can't say who's better than who. If anything, the only reason I'll probably pick Terrence over Canelo is because he's been knocking everybody out, bro. At welterweight, he's undefeated. He's like 7-0 with 7 knockouts at welterweight.
Okay.
So that being said, I'll pick Terrence to beat Charlo. Um, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I think Terrence is gonna stop Charlo at 54. I, I'm,
Mm.
I, I think so. I
I,
think Terrence Crawford is very, very strong, and he's only gonna get stronger when he goes up because he doesn't have to cut that weight. Because remember when he fought Earl, he even said, "Man, it is hard to make 47, but I made
Mhm.
it."
Okay.
You know, so he's not gonna have to cut that weight. Homeboy gonna be strong. He's gonna be working for muscles. I could see it, you know, but I'm not gonna count Charlo out either because, like you said, he is a champion for a reason at
Mhm.
54. You
I,
know,
I,
so
yeah, I got a question about that. Being that he went up 2 weight classes at 168, do you think uh, the experience that he just experienced with Canelo in that ring and the pressure that Canelo put on him, do you think or do you see Charlo at 154 progress as far as skill, as far as domination? Do you see? Would you see it? Would we see a difference in Charlo going back down to 154 to fight either Tim Sue or maybe Buck Crawford? Do you think he got a lesson behind this fight with Canelo?
nah,
Tuti?
I don't think so because he was on survival mode.
Mm.
he,
Yeah, but that
you know,
that shit'll
not
wake
gonna
you
be
up, bro.
nah, I
No?
don't see like you see how when he fought Mayweather, when Canelo fought Mayweather,
Yeah.
different Canelo after that.
Okay.
I'm saying? There you could learn, but he got picked to pieces. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying?
yeah,
Mayweather boxed the breaks out that boy.
but
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
but to be fair to Canelo, also, you and I know, and this, I mean, when I saw the fight with Canelo and Mayweather, I was going for Mayweather, but only for one reason, two reasons actually. One was because we know that Canelo was dehydrated, and two, Mayweather was too. I mean, too smart. I thought
Both of them.
for Canelo, he was too smart.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
also, I gotta say that too. He was dehydrated. Canelo was a shell of himself in that ring. You know what I'm saying? And those two are two of the most crucial things that you can't go into a fight, especially with a guy like Mayweather. Dehydration, and you going with a guy that's extremely smart. What Canelo didn't have nothing for Mayweather that night. But going back to your question, um, I feel that it's a difference. Fighting Terrence Crawford and fighting Canelo Alvarez is different. One, because Charlo went up to 68 to fight the much stronger fighter.
Hmm.
As soon as he got in there and Canelo throw that first haymaker that caught him, you saw a different Charlo immediately. Immediately. With Terrence, he's gonna find out. To be honest with you, the only thing Canelo didn't really need to do much. He just needed to counter Charlo to make him gun shy. And he did it. He did it. And two is strength. Look for him.
Hmm.
Get that. Go get that little lion. And he did that.
A cub.
But with Terrence, it's gonna be a different fight for Charlo because he's gonna understand that he's gonna fight the best technical fighter the smartest fighter in the world right now is Terrence Crawford, hands down. And IQ is gonna be a real big factor in Terrence Crawford versus Charlo.
Okay. Now I'm gonna go to Canelo's side. Okay, he said a few words when they did the post interview on him. Um, First thing he said, nobody can beat this Canelo. Okay, nobody can beat this Canelo. And they asked him, so Cinco de Mayo, who we gonna see in the ring? He says, I don't care, I don't know, I don't care. And then when they said, Benavidez, perhaps? And he says, I don't know. I don't fucking care. That's what he said. Those are his exact words. So let's elaborate just a little bit on that so we can move on because we got a long list over here. Let's just touch up on that last comment that he said. What do you guys think about that last comment that he said? JP, I'll start with you.
Well, real quick, like I always known, I don't think Canelo fears any fight in the world. Mm-hmm. That's the truth. Because you know, I don't think boxers fear no one. You know, when you're a boxer, you're there to fight. So I don't think Canelo's scared of nobody at this point in his career. He's making smart moves. I wanted to elaborate also. His next fight is gonna be the other brother Charlo, because the big brother the other brother said that he already signed a fight to fight Canelo. Fight Canelo. Yes.
Yeah, but I thought that Charlo. the fight between Bobo Andrade and Benavidez was going to be the mandatory for Canelo.
Again, if you remember when he signed to PBC, they said that he signed for 3 fights or something like that.
Four fights, I think it was
4 fights, something like that. So I'm trying to be a little accurate in it, but I could tell you that Charlo. There's a video of Charlo. Of not the one that fought him, Jermell. Jermell is Jermell, right? The 160 pounder.
No, Jamal with an A.
Jamal. I'm sorry, Jamal. Jamal Charlo. There's a video surfacing around the internet. Said this not too long ago. They offered me the fight. I saw it. I think it was yesterday. They offered me the fight, and I let my little bro, my big bro, fight him first, and then I'm gonna fight him. It's already signed. So it's confirmed by him, by his own mouth. He signed to fight Canelo.
Okay.
So I would tell you this. I think Canelo would have beat both brothers last Saturday night. He would have beat them both back to back. Yeah. That's how good Canelo looked. He looked real good. He looked real sharp. And to be honest with you, Canelo could fight anybody he wants right now because he's the cash cow. But to be honest with you, right now his best move is to make a name for himself at PBC. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's going to do. He's going to do smart picks. You know what I'm saying? Is Benavidez next? I believe that Benavidez is not going to be next. I think Benavidez is going to be next following September.
Not Cinco de Mayo?
It's not. I don't think it's going to be Cinco de Mayo. I think it's going to be in September from next year. He's going to fight Benavidez. I cannot wait. That's going to be the best fight of the year, maybe the best fight in the last 10 years. Mm-hmm. It's going to be an incredible fight, and I just can't wait for that fight, man.
Okay. Tuti, touch up on that?
I think he's going to fight Benavidez on May, to be honest. It makes sense.
I think so, too, because that's the biggest venue.
Yeah, but to be well, go ahead. It's your turn, not mine. So
I think it's gonna be that, or it's gonna be the winner of the Bobo Andrade's and David Benavidez for the fight.
Yeah, but that's what they said. They said the winner out of those two is gonna be Canelo's mandatory, and Canelo's got to fight.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know, but all right. Now this question is for JP. Being that Benavidez is your guy. You have a bet placed with the man next to you on the screen. Was there any concerns that you saw from Canelo's performance?
No, because it's a different fighter. But any fight, anybody that fights Canelo, you're gonna be, concerned. I mean, when you place in a bet against a guy like Canelo, I just think that Benavidez is a guy that stayed too busy for Canelo. And I think that's where it plays a factor for Canelo. Can Canelo win the fight? Of course. Canelo's a great fighter. Of course he could win the fight. I can't tell you I'm picking Benavidez. Absolutely. But I'm not gonna sit here and be stupid and say that Canelo can't beat Benavidez. Of course, there's way. What I can tell you is this: if you seen Mike Tyson lose to Buster Douglas, you could see Canelo Alvarez knocking out Benavidez, of
Well, he
course.
didn't
I
lose to
just
Buster
feel,
Douglas.
myself, that Benavidez has a real hard style for Canelo because he lets his hands go and he's not going to stand there. First of all, Canelo's going to need to look for Benavidez. Benavidez is 6'2", 6'3". This guy's a giant. He made me look like Minnie Mouse.
Yeah.
So Canelo's going to need to look for Benavidez, and I think that's where it's going to be the problem. Like when Canelo start looking for him, Benavidez is going to start letting his hands go. And it's two hands that's coming to him, throwing 60 punches around. So that's my pick, you know?
One more question before we get off of this.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. What's that? I got something to say, dude. The problem that people not seeming to understand, he do that with certain fighters. He didn't do it with Caleb Plant. The 60 punches around.
Can I tell you why?
Oh, yeah, because Caleb Plant was running.
Yeah, a survival mode. How can it's like this? Let me ask you a question and be honest with me. If Canelo, if Charlo would have decided to fight Canelo Saturday night, would that fight pass 5 rounds?
Hell no.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm same thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If Caleb Plant wouldn't look, let me tell you, there was 2 things with Caleb that saved him. It was the ref. Everybody knows that the ref saved his life. And 2 was that running around. He was not trying to stand in there with Benavidez. Now with Canelo, Canelo's going to need to look for Benavidez. There's too much height difference that and everything. So for Canelo, to be honest, I see Canelo being a big counterpuncher. He's going to try to be he's going to try to counter Benavidez. That's what I feel.
No, and then Benavidez is going to have to fight backwards then.
I got a question for the both of you. Do you think Benavidez is going to withstand Canelo's body punches?
Do you want to respond to that?
Nah. Mama, all that take a toll in the late rounds.
And the reason why I say that is because I'm taking a page off of the fight of Haney and Lomachenko. When Haney was working that body, he did damage. You know what I'm saying? Where it caused Lomachenko to go to the hospital, and they find out that he had a cracked rib or something like that. So that's what I'm saying. Being that,
and actually, I'm sorry to cut you off, bro. Actually, I think that's what happened. That's where the fight lost. He lost the fight. He lost the 12th round.
No, but what I'm saying is, I think could that be a problem for Benavidez, being that Canelo hit hard? You know what I'm saying? And
Canelo hits hard, real hard, and I'm not gonna take it out the. I'm not gonna take it out the way that he could hurt Benavidez to the body, because Benavidez is gonna be in there. He's gonna try to find Canelo too. That's why I say we're gonna see a great fight. But I can tell you one thing: Benavidez hasn't taken a. What we gotta understand is this, fellas. Benavidez is the type of dude that he's a young guy coming up, and at some point, Canelo is gonna pass the torch, and I think Benavidez is the guy to do it. That's it. Now, can he prove me wrong? Terrence proved me wrong. He proved me wrong. It can happen. I was picking Earl, but to be honest with you, Terrence proved me wrong. He fought the best fight to be honest, I think I've never seen someone dominate an elite fighter the way Terrence dominated Earl. That's just the truth. So it could happen, but I just feel styles make fights. Benavidez has a good style that it hurts Canelo for a guy to throw so much punches, to be so busy like Benavidez. And Benavidez, let me tell you something, don't sleep. Benavidez can box too. It's just he don't need to box. He doesn't need to do that. He prefers to go in there and go in there and work. But if he needs to box and use his jab, he could do that too. So I just think it's going to be a great fight, and may the best man win come. I think it's in September, because like I told you guys, Charlo, the brother, signed to fight Canelo. And I think Canelo's going to fight him May 5th to beat both brothers. And then there's going to be a big mega fight come September. And I think the best man win. The best man win come September.
All right, folks. Let's move on from this. Let's shout outs to Canelo for that victory, a unanimous decision over Charlo. Beating's going in. All right, let's move into this next clip I got over here. Shakur Stevenson against De Los Santos, November 16th. Your thoughts on this fight? One thing before we get into this, my thoughts on Shakur. There's been a lot of talking behind the scenes. Trying to make fights with Devin Haney. That fell apart. It has something to do with percentages. I mean, we could be here maybe 2 hours talking about that. I don't want to do that because I got a long list over here that I want to get to, and then I want to be out of here. My Giants are playing, kids. You know what I'm saying? So there's been a lot of talks behind the scenes with Shakur, and the Devin Haney fight fell through. Devin Haney gave him a proposal, has something to do with 25%. Shakur turned it down. He wanted a little bit more, and then this fight came about. De Los Santos called him out. He even went into Newark looking for Shakur. So I think this fight is going to be good. De Los Santos, I grow a little bit of fanship on him because the way he beat El Rayo, that was a very great win by from De Los Santos. So what are your thoughts on that? I'll start with you, Tuti.
I give respect to both of them because that dude went to Jersey.
Yeah.
Look, nobody did that to Shakur.
Newark at that. Newark is a hot spot.
They called him out. And I give props to Shakur Stevenson for taking the fight.
Yeah, that's what's up. And they fighting for the vacant the WBC because they stripped Haney the WBC because he moved up. He's gonna fight Pagreas on the 19th or the 9th or something like that.
I give him respect. He had to take that fight. He took it.
Yeah, he did. And what are your thoughts on this, Jay?
Well, again, like Tuti said, I do give Shakur Stevenson's a lot of credit for taking I think one of the most dangerous 135 pounders in the world. Yeah. That kid De Los Santos is a big puncher. For those that don't know, he had a good amateur background. He beat guys that beat Stevenson. All in all, I believe that is going to be a good fight. I just think that one of the greatest talents in the world is Shakur Stevenson, hands down. This kid is the real deal. And him putting a name like De Los Santos in his record is good for him. I could see De Los Santos at some point, landing something hard on Shakur because De Los Santos, he's a very good fighter, man. Like, he's very underrated, very good fighter. He's quick. He's a southpaw. He punches hard with both hands. And he's probably the best Dominican fighter right now as we speak. And Dominicans has been having a great year in boxing this year and last year. So, yeah, man, it'll be a good win for him. Now, I would like to elaborate, if you allow me to, about the negotiations with Shakur and Devin. Yeah. It's only fair to say the truth. Devin did offer him 2 offers. The first offer was a flat fee. Shakur declined it. Then Devin gave him a 25% to become undisputed, not just fighting for one belt, but to become undisputed. Because remember, there's different rank. Every belt has a different ranking. Not everybody ranks the same in every belt. So there's different guys. He gave him an opportunity to win according. I'm not sure, but the rumor was the son of his promoter came on the Danny Show and Ness, the boxing voice, the voice of boxing, and he said that why would Shakur want to fight Devin for $8 million when he can make $16 million next year? So that means that there was an $8 million, pretty much like an $8 million, or that's what Devin was gonna give him with the 25%, $8 million.
But Shakur said he didn't
That's
turn it down.
well, he didn't he didn't turn it down, but he went the other route. What he did was he went to the WBC and told the WBC to negotiate, which the only thing that the WBC could do is give him 5%, but it's only gonna be for one belt, not for undisputed. You understand? Devin was giving him the opportunity to become undisputed with 25%. And it's only right that Devin could do that because Devin was the one that took all the risks to get the belts. He was the one that had to sign with Top Rank he didn't want to sign with Top Rank, but in order for him to get the opportunity, he needed to do that. So those are the things that, a lot of people don't know, a lot of casuals don't understand. It's not an easy task to do. And then to fight, not only beating Kambosos twice over there. Okay, a lot of people don't want to give Kambosos and say that Kambosos is a fluke. Okay, I respect that. But then to fight the best lightweight in the world in Vasily Lomachenko and go neck and neck with that dude. It don't matter if it went, even if he would have lost to Vasily, right? Even if he hold his own only with 24 years old. At the end of the day, a win is a win. I saw the fight 115, 113. It could have went either way in my book. It could have went either way. Could have went to Loma just like it could have went to Devin. I'm not gonna cry about it. But for him to have a name like Lomachenko, who to me still right now, Devin is not at that weight, but I don't care what no one tell me. The most skilled fighter at 135 is Vasily Lomachenko. And there's a reason why Vasily didn't take a fight with Stevenson. Because Stevenson, to be honest with you, so yeah, they're gonna fight for the belt, for the WBC belt, right? But think about it. Who needs who right now? Who needs who? Shakur needs a dancing partner. Why would Vasily Lomachenko do that? He wanna get paid. He wanna go after. I'm guaranteeing you that Vasily Lomachenko probably might get a fight with Tank next year. It's going to be probably Tank or somebody with a big name because he's getting older. And there's no need for him to fight a guy like Shakur Stevenson and let him shine when he's ready to bank out. So I don't diss Vasily Lomachenko. I think he wants to do the best for his career right now. I understand that. Now, what I don't understand is why Shakur refused that 25% when it was $8 million, according to what they're saying. I'm not going to say it was accurate, but if that's the case, he should have never turned that down because let me tell you something. If I know I could beat you and you giving me the opportunity to fight for undisputed, when I know I could beat you and I'll be undisputed, guess who's next? Tank. And that's where the real money is. So don't come tell me that you want the money that Devin is offering when you know that if you become undisputed, you're going to be the man at that weight. And the next guy up is Tank Davis, who's the cash cow at 135. So that's why I don't understand that.
He hit it right on the nail, boy. That was a very good. That was good, Jay.
Now, I was actually waiting all this time to say all this. The time that we had out from the podcast because it's the truth.
It makes a lot of sense.
It makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense. Tuti, before we move on,
I don't got nothing to say. Shit, he said it all.
Yeah. Jay closed the door. Jay closed the door on this segment right here. He did. But folks, we got Shakur Stevenson versus De Los Santos November 16th. Tune in. I don't know what broadcast is gonna view this fight. I don't know yet. I just saw this on the internet that the 16th this fight is going down.
It should be ESPN. It should be ESPN because
Top Rank, right? It's Top Rank.
Yeah, Top Rank. Yeah.
Yeah. De Los Santos is not a pushover. I saw him. We saw when he fought Rayo and shocked the shit out of us. You know, the
Also,
guy.
when he fought Adorno,
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken, I think Adorno beat Shakur Stevens. If I'm not mistaken, I
in the
think he beat
amateurs.
him in the amateurs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's when they had him crying in the TV. Shakur was crying. I would like to lose.
Nah, that was the Cuban that beat him that
Oh yeah.
night. The
Oh,
Cuban
okay,
beat him
okay.
that night. I always forget his name. The Cuban, that kid. And let me tell you something. Uh, that kid that beat Shakur Stevenson, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think he lost his first professional fight, and then he's been doing okay. But yeah, he beat Adorno. I think Adorno beat Shakur Stevenson in the amateurs. I don't want to say I'm 100% accurate on that, but I think he did.
All right, folks, we're going to move on to the next segment. Here we got Mr. Devin Haney versus Regis Pagreas. I'm sorry. December 9th. This is going down as already as a done deal. My thought on this fight, like I told JP and Tuti and everybody else, I said, I could be wrong because I was wrong with the Lomachenko fight. I thought Devin Haney was going to steamroll over Lomachenko, but Lomachenko came to fight. He proved me wrong. You know, that fight was very close. But this fight right here, I'm gonna say it again. Devin Haney is gonna steamroll. He's not gonna steamroll over this guy, but he's gonna win unanimous. Hands down.
He gonna
Huh?
smoke him.
He gonna smoke him. He gonna smoke his boots. Tuti, what are your thoughts on this fight, December 9th?
David Haney, first of all, was struggling. Supposedly he was struggling at 135, like his energy. Now that he going to 140, because he gonna be way more comfortable, and he gonna let his hand go more. What's it? Progress got beef. Progress not a boxer, bro. David Haney's a boxer. Then after that fight with Lomachenko, you know he learned a lot from that fight.
Yeah.
Because he went to the corner telling his pops, like, damn, every time I go left, he knows I'm going left. So I know that shit gonna help him a lot.
Yeah, he was saying he figured me out. He's figured me out.
Yeah, so then this dude here, there was no disrespect to Progress. He don't got the skills like Lomachenko. He doesn't, bro.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
He don't got the mindset to say that to confuse David Haney like that. You know what I'm saying? So David Haney gonna smoke this kid.
Yeah. I mean, you got he's putting up his belt. Devin Haney is a challenger in this weight class. If Haney wins, man, shout out to Haney. You know what I'm saying? You got to give him his respect. He's moving up. He's going through the ranks, and he's just taking on all the names that has belts. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm gonna come right back.
Yeah, go ahead. Do your thing. My thing with this, Jay, I think Devin Haney is he's doing the right thing, but I would like let me not. I'll leave that for another podcast. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying. But
But it's good, man. Let it go, because maybe I would like to know everything.
No, but it's too premature because we have other candidates at 140. You know what I'm saying? We got Tio, we got Rolly, we got the other dude, the Matias dude, we got Ryan, but you know what I'm saying? I would like to see, like I said, I would like to see him fight Ryan, not now. I would like to see Ryan get a belt first, and then maybe they can see each other somewhere down the line. Because I think that fight is going to be a hell of a fight between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, Jay, because I already asked Tuti, what are your thoughts on this fight?
Well, to me, I think him coming up in weight is the best thing he could do right now. He really don't got to prove much more at 135. Even though he said from his own mouth that he will go down to 135 only for 2 fights, and there's one for Shakur and the other one's for Tank. But I really highly doubted that he'll go. If he beats Prograis, he won't go back down. Now, that being said, the Prograis fight with Haney, yes, I agree everything that Tuti said. Now that he's going up in weight, he's going to be a lot stronger. He doesn't have to cut weight as much as he used to. He's going to be, you're going to see a lot more from him. You're going to see a lot more punches. Fighting a guy like Lomachenko with the high IQ that guy had, he only learned from that fight. Believe me, he did nothing that he did in that fight was bad for him. Everything was good for him, because he learned from that fight. For Prograis, I see him that he does have a chance. He has a big punch. He's probably the hardest puncher at 140, and not because I say it, because just look at his record. He's only 2 guys has went to the distance with him, and everybody else he just knocks him out. And what I think is that I think that Devin Haney should win this fight convincingly, a unanimous decision. But I could see Prograis landing something in there. And
he's gonna touch. He's gonna touch him. He's gonna touch him.
Yeah. You can't count him out though. I promise you, don't count Prograis out. I know that you guys don't think highly of him. His IQ is might not be high, but he does. He could bang, man. He could bang. I'm to be honest with you, if Devin Haney can win this fight, there's been great fights this year, but to be honest, man, I think Devin Haney winning this fight, bro, he should be considered maybe fighter of the year, bro. He's probably got to be up there with Terrence. Him and Terrence. They have to be him, Terrence, and Benavidez. I think who else? I mean, Tank also can be in that category, but only because he knocked everybody out that he fought. And same goes for Terrence Crawford. Benavidez also fought a good fight with Caleb, and I believe he beat Lemieux. So he's a good candidate. But for him to fight Kambosos twice, to fight Loma, and fighting Regis and winning a title in another different weight class, he has to be up there, bro.
It speaks volumes. It speaks volumes. It speaks volumes. Yeah. I just, like I said, you got to give Haney his props as much. I'm not a Devin Haney fan, you know what I'm saying, but because I'm not really a fan of his style of boxing, but is a hell of, he can box his ass off, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that Devin Haney is going to frustrate the shit out of Prograis. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not going to stand there and trade blows with Regis. Could be wrong. I could be wrong because he did it with Loma. You know what I'm saying?
I hope. Well, with Loma, remember, see, with Loma, I think they had a real bad game plan. Their game plan was to come, look, I'm taller, I'm bigger, I should be stronger than Loma, I'm faster. I'm gonna go in there and just get him out of there, and that didn't work for him. Loma's too smart for that. Yeah. Loma, to be honest, Loma's like maybe one of the smartest fighters, top 3 smartest fighters in the world to this day.
Right.
So we can't just. I mean, I thought that, I said, man, Devin Haney got a chance in this fight with Loma to put an exclamation point and say, look, I'm the best 135 pounder, but you can never count a guy out like that, like Lomachenko. Loma's a great fighter. Yeah. Loma's a great fighter. He's just a great fighter. Look at his record. And there's a reason why Mayweather didn't let Tank fight him early. There's a reason why guys like Shakur they didn't give him a fight because it was easy to make a fight with Shakur and Loma. It was easy to make it. That was an easy fight for Top Rank, but there's a reason why they didn't do that. You understand? So, there's reasons why certain fighters didn't fight Loma in his prime. That man made 3 people quit back to back. Nicholas Waters, that kid Sosa, and Rigondeaux. 3 guys back to back quitting on him. That's like this is amazing, bro. And there were 3 good guys. I'm talking about 3 real good guys. Yeah. So a lot of people don't shine the light on Lomachenko a lot, but let me tell you something. Lomachenko's a hell of a. To be honest with you, I'm telling you, bro. There's a reason why Tank hasn't fought that dude, bro. That's the worst style for Tank Davis to fight. Lomachenko's even worse. It's even worse than Devin. Because the man can fight in angles, bro. Like look, I would love to see that fight at 135. What you think about that, Tuti?
Well, Tank and Loma. I got Loma.
You got Loma?
I'm telling you. That dude right there, he's a technician in it.
How old is Loma?
He's only 35 years old, like Terrence.
He didn't get
and he hasn't taken a Yeah, and he hasn't taken a beating.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why I tell people, look, there's reasons why they keeping. Yo, Mayweather is the best negotiator in boxing. And I'm gonna go as far as say this: the best negotiator in the history of boxing. Okay, he know why he turned that fight down with Tank and Loma. There's a reason for that. Bro, there's a reason. You're not gonna look good with Lomachenko, bro. Nobody, even the guys that beat him, to me, Salido didn't beat him. I didn't think Salido beat him.
Either.
And Teofimo Lopez, there was a technicality on he started late. Had he started one more round early or two, we would not been talking about Teo. Teo would have got knocked out. So, and and props to Teofimo because he did come in strong in that fight. And that, made Loma think a little bit. But when Loma opened up, he was catching Teo easy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know, man. Shout out to Lomachenko. Lomachenko's still there, bro.
I see Devin Haney fight. Right? I see Devin Haney fight. I never saw him lose bad that round. When Lomachenko had him 11 round, clearly. You never saw
Bro,
Devin Haney
of course.
round like
It's Lomachenko. It's not. This is not Linares. This is not Jojo Diaz. This is not Cambosos. This is nobody. Look, this is Lomachenko. Lomachenko does that. He is that guy.
Yeah. All right. So December 9th, we have Devin Haney versus Regis Prograis, December 9th, somewhere in San Francisco in the Bay. Jay, you going to that fight, right?
I might take me and my wife are talking about it. I think our budget's okay for it, so we're gonna try to make it happen. If I don't get the good seats that I want, I might not go. I'm just waiting. I don't know what I was looking for the tickets, but I don't think they went online on sale already. But if they are, once they are, if I find the right seats, I'm going. I'm taking my wife over there.
Oh, all right, that's what's up. All right, we're gonna move on to. You already said something about this fight, right? Right, Tuti? Mm-hmm. All right, cool. All right, next. Oh, it's going down November 25th. We have. Don't quote me on this, folks, because I just found this in the internet. They said it was going down November 25th. Bubu Andrade versus David Benavidez. I don't know where they doing the venue at. As of right now, they're saying that November 25th, this fight is going down. Your thoughts
that's official.
It's official?
Yes, sir.
So it's official, November 25th. So
the press conference, if I'm not mistaken, was today, no?
If anybody want to get a seat, because it's my birthday, you can put that out there.
Okay, I will.
What's up, Jess?
What's up?
She's over there cooking. Yeah.
All right, I got Jay, let's take this one away. That's your guy right there, Benavidez. This fight.
What can I say, man? Again,
before you go, I want to say something about this fight. That there's a lot of people saying that this fight could be a very hard fight for Benavidez because Boo Boo comes with a different style of fighting.
I want to bet.
We won't get to you. He's southpaw, and they saying that skill wise, Boo Boo is a little bit more skillful than Benavidez in this fight. It could be trouble. It could be trouble. So, what are your thoughts on this, Jay?
Well, first and most, these are my two top guys. I love Andrade from the get. I've been watching Andrade for years. I'm disgusted on how people have been ducking this man from Triple G to the Charlos to Hurd. Even at one point, I want to say even Canelo, because he's been chasing Canelo for a while. I'm not gonna say that he's been ducking him. I just think Canelo fights the guys that got the big names. He wants to fight, and Andrade never had a big dancing partner. But let me drop quickly. I just want to say this: these are my two best fighters. I love these guys. I would hate to pick a winner. If I have to lean towards one, I might. I just even hate to say it, but I love Benavidez and I love Andrade, and if there's a winner, I think Benavidez might win in the late rounds. I think Andrade is gonna have a field day in the beginning of the rounds. He's gonna look really good because he is a great fighter. always been a great fighter. It's shameful that this man didn't progress into one of the greats because he got all the tools. He's undefeated for a reason. And to be honest, this is a fight that I won't want to bet because it's a toss-up fight. It's a toss-up, and to be honest, no. Well, I know Tuti's gonna go against Benavidez, so I could bet a little $50, not more than that. Because, like I said, like you want to go 100, we could do 100.
100.
All right, so we got $100 in that fight.
Let me write this down.
But don't listen. I'm not saying. Okay, get this clear. It's $100. But listen, I'm telling you right now, in no way I'm against Andrade. I love Andrade. I'm gonna have a ball watching that fight. I know that when Andrade lands big on Benavidez, I'm gonna be like going crazy and saying it's just gonna be crazy for me because I love these two guys.
Yeah, but
I hate the fact that he has to fight Andrade. Oh my God, I hate this. Like, I love the fight because I know it's gonna be a barn burner, but I hate the fact that my two guys are going to fight, one another.
To be honest though, I don't see Andrade knocking him out though. He can't knock out Benavidez, but he gonna frustrate the shit out of him though, bro. Well, that 60 punch ain't happening here. Not happening here, bro.
Man, listen. You might be right. No, you might be right, but it might be 30 and it's enough. Average punches. Yeah, it might. No, this is what I tell people. That's why I find it so hard to see somebody beating Benavidez because the average fighter just throw 25 punches around, bro. Look, Canelo don't throw more than 20. Like what? He threw 20 punches around, 21 punches, 27 punches around.
Canelo paces himself. He paces himself.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Accuracy.
No, exactly. There you go. You're right. And another thing is Canelo. I think Canelo's smart enough that he says, you know what? I'm not going to waste my punches in the beginning. I'm gonna wait to the end. And that's what he did with Caleb. That's why he stopped Caleb, because he was being conservative while Caleb was letting his abs go. And then he caught him later in the rounds and took him out of there. But I promise you, he might not throw 60 with Andrade, but he will throw 30. Believe that.
Tuti, your thoughts on this fight?
I'm going for Bubu Andrade, bro. He can fight. He don't got a lot of knockout. He don't got knockout power. But the boy can box. And he's a southpaw. He fights.
Yeah.
He can fight.
They were saying that this fight is gonna be it's gonna be Benavidez' real first test.
You know what? I'm sorry, Angel, that I cut you off. I just don't want to forget about this. The only thing, I'm not going to lie to you, I've seen Boo Boo get dropped. I've seen him get dropped a couple of times. And
your man too got dropped.
Huh?
Your man too got dropped. He was standing power.
No, I'm saying, yeah, but all jokes aside, he got dropped too, right? But again, that's a flash knockdown. It's nothing like he was rocked or nothing like that. But I've seen Boo Boo get hurt. No, I seen Boo Boo get hurt. I seen him get hurt. But he get up. He get up. He's a warrior. That's the thing. That's why it's a tosser for me, because Boo Boo get up and he get busy. Like he gonna get busy. If you hurt him, he gonna look to hurt you, and that's gonna be a good fight, man. I can't wait for November 20. To be honest with you, I'm excited for this fight. This is a fight I will pay $100 for the pay-per-view. This is like a great fight. But I hate the fact that my two guys go against each other because I don't want to see none of them lose.
Yeah.
I don't see it on boxing scene, though. I don't see that fight schedule on boxing scene.
November 25th.
I don't see it.
No, they don't. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say don't quote me, because this is what the internet is saying is November 25th. But don't quote me on this. Don't hold me. Don't hold me to the fire on this, because that's what I read, and I didn't see no venues, no promotions, no nothing. All I saw was November 25th. So, all right, folks. So November 25th, tune into this fight. Like I said, I don't know what venue it is. Don't hold me to it. This is what I saw. Let's just see, if this date is gonna stick. It's actually a couple of days before Thanksgiving. That's what's up. Like I think like 3 days before Thanksgiving. Then Black Friday
Yep.
comes. So
we're gonna have a belly full that week.
Yep. All right, let's move on to smaller things. Let's move on to this thing here. Congratulations to Cromel Montan. Oh. Hold on a second, fellas. Let me fix my cameras over here. I don't know how this happened. My fault. Here we go. Yeah, we got Cromel Montan. He's got his first pro debut. He became victorious, first round knockout. Shout out to him. Oh, what the hell is going on here? So yeah, Cromel Montan won victorious. I don't know who he fought. We didn't get to see the fight. We just saw the what you call it, the hold on. There we go. Yeah, we saw the highlights, but I just want to touch up on this a little bit with Floyd in the post conference.
Yeah.
What was going on there, man? Like,
you know, Floyd's a mastermind. He's just trying to promote the kid. That's what he's doing. He's trying to take a little bit of the shine from Canelo and put it on this kid. You know, it was Eva? Canelo's like, but he did the right thing though, man. Come on, he at least he went in and said, you know what, it's Canelo's night. Let's respect his, this night, whatever. I found that good. Yeah, but he did talk a lot.
Oh my God. we saw it, right, Jay? We saw it.
Yeah, we saw it together. We stood like till 3 o'clock in the morning trying to watch him.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the part when he said that he was the most consistent fighter in the world. I said, that's a lie.
Yeah.
That's a lie. Because Chavez and them back in the day had to fight today, then next month.
Chavez used to fight 3 times a month, bro, back then.
Yeah.
That's in my head.
But this kid, I showed you guys some of the highlights. This kid, he reminds me Tank 2.0, man. This kid is gonna be a problem in that ring, man. Let's see. He
very
did
good.
He did real good.
Yeah, he's good. He's very good, man. I've seen a lot of him sparring, working in the gym and stuff like that. He looks very good. You know, he lost this year, if I'm not mistaken, the beginning of the year in the amateurs. If I'm not mistaken, I think he lost to Shakur Stevenson's cousin, which is another one that's very good.
I heard about him.
He's very good. But the amateurs is different than the pros.
Yeah. Just go in there and let your hands go, that's all. Yep.
Yeah, just they tell you to go in there and let your hands go. That's what wins your round. So
yep.
That Cromel is definitely a great talent. Definitely. Yeah. We got to give it to that kid. Only 17 years old. Look, he's already in the spotlight. He's with Mayweather,
look who's next to him. Any thoughts on this, dude?
It's too early.
A little less talking, champ. A little less more talking. Let you know what I'm saying? Let the venue, play itself out. He was doing too much talking.
You know what? Was it because what's that man's name? Leon Love?
Yeah.
Dude. Man. He was good. He fought Benavidez. And he fought I think he was Colombian.
He fought. Didn't he fight Darrell? Did he fight Darrell?
But he fought another dude that he made his leg shake. The dude made his leg shake when he got dropped.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, I remember.
I don't think he's Colombian or Peruvian, something like that.
I remember.
I think he just kicked that dude to the side. Boy, he remembers that kid.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? His first fight. I'm happy, you know what I'm saying? A young boy doing his thing.
Yeah, we got Eva in the building. She's showing us some love. I think
shout outs to my sis, Eva.
That's what's up. Thanks for tuning in. So a little less choking, champ, and shout outs to Cromel Montan. We see brighter things in as your future progress, and in the boxing world, and keep doing your thing, man. All right, let's move on to the next one. My boy right here, Ryan Garcia. What's going on with my cameras, man? Hold on, fellas. Hold on. My bad.
It's all right.
My man Ryan Garcia, he keeps saying that he's got an opponent at the end of the year, but I don't know what's going on. Joseph N. He says Ugas versus Barry was an entertaining than the main event.
What's his name?
His name is Joseph N.
Joseph, shout outs to you. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
Thanks for tuning in,
and
brother.
talking this shit.
Yeah,
and I agree with you, my brother.
Yeah, he's got a point there. He's got a because Charlo did not come to fight. He was just in there for survival mode. You're right on that. But Ryan Garcia, he keeps saying he's got an announcement of who he's gonna fight next. Mm-hmm. That's why I got all the question mark emojis flying all around. We don't know what's happening. I want to shout out Muhammad 95 Media. That's Ryan Garcia's photographer. Hey Muhammad, keep showing Ryan some love. Keep taking them photos, man. Keep doing your thing. Yo, if you guys are on Instagram, follow my man Muhammad 95 Media. That's my boy right there. We was chopping it up when I was in Vegas over there with Ryan. But Ryan, I don't know what's gonna happen. Ryan I don't know who he's fighting. That's why I got all those question marks there. So
he needs to fight Rolly, bro.
I think so too, man. I think he should take that fight.
To come back.
Mm-hmm.
Come back, fight Rolly, get the WBA, and then you start from there, my brother. Little by little.
Yeah.
With the WBA, then you start making noise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right now, he got nothing right now.
Yeah, he got nothing going on. But he keeps saying that he got a fight coming up. I don't know. I've been checking. I don't see nothing. But anyway, shout out to you, Ryan. Keep doing your thing. We'll be tuned in your next fight. And I'm gonna lead. Any words for Ryan, JP, or Tuti?
Fight Rolly.
Fight Rolly.
I agree with him. I think Ryan, anybody who fights Ryan, he's gonna make money because Ryan is a superstar. So at 140, I would love to see him at 140. Nice that he be healthy. And hey, man, whoever he fights, I'm picking him because this kid's gonna come hungry, bro.
Yeah, I think he's gonna make a statement. His next fight.
Yep,
he's gonna make a statement. All right, let's move on to the last but not least, Mr. Face of Boxing, Tank. Oh, let me say his name, Gervonta Tank Davis. Let's give him. He just came home.
He just came home. He came home like 4 or 5 months ago. Right?
Yeah, that's still soon. He just came home. Grace of God. Oh, word. JP getting in shape. Put JP in the ring. What's going on? That's Grace of God. That's
my man Caesar. Shout out to Caesar,
there
baby.
You go, Caesar. What's up, Caesar? All right. This is our last segment right here. The Face of Boxing. Tank is on vacation till next year. He had put a comment saying that he's taking care of his personal life. We won't see him for the rest of the year. Much luck to him. And coming the new year, he said he's gonna be fighting towards the beginning of the year. We don't know, maybe January, February, March. We don't know. But he was supposed to fight towards the end of this year, but he kind of like backed out and said he's gonna focus on his personal life, and we'll see him in the beginning of next year. Your thoughts on this, Tuti?
No, that's good. But listen, it's good to take time off sometimes. Get your mind right. You just don't want to be there. Go in there, head not straight, lose. Then you gonna mess up your whole stock. Now you gonna down from the bottom. When you already on top, you gonna say try to stay there. You know what I'm saying? So no need for no rush.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You still young, you still healthy. So it ain't like you can come back and fight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see nothing wrong with him coming back next year. But don't rush to have a big fight. Have a little tune up, and then.
Who you think he should fight when he come back?
We can fight like a Frank Martin. Fight like a Pitbull.
That's not a tune-up. That's not a tune-up. That's not a tune-up. Yeah. Neither Frank Martin or Pitbull Cruz is a tune-up.
What about the other kid? The kid that I think he only got like 7 fights. The one with the dreads that was supposed to fight Frank Martin. What's his name?
Nah, Davis? No.
What's his name?
Colbert?
What's his name? No, not
Davis.
Colbert. Not Colbert.
No,
The dude that was
Davis,
supposed to fight Frank Martin.
His last name is Davis.
Oh,
Keyshawn Davis, something like that?
Keyshawn Davis. Yeah,
Keyshawn,
Davis.
nah, it's too early for Keyshawn. Nah, it's too early for Keyshawn Davis.
Okay. Well, he's been calling out Frank. He want to fight Frank.
To be honest with you, I put Frank Martin with Tank like as a comeback fight because you don't want to give nobody too. You know what I'm saying? Either.
Nigga, Frank Martin. You know Frank Martin beat Michelle Rivera.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's I agree with Jay on that. I don't think that would be a tuna fight for
That's not a tuna, bro. Tank. That's a hell of a fight right there for Tank.
That's a big fight.
I think if you want to call a tuna,
Chris Colbert
to be. No, I wouldn't. Well, not a tune-up. I can't even call that a tune-up either. Because remember, there's a couple of guys out there that he could fight. He could fight a guy like Kambosos to make a statement.
Okay,
that'll be a good fight to make a good statement.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't call it. I wouldn't call it a tune-up because Kambosos has a name. But I think that'll be a good fight for him. With Kambosos.
Okay.
There's other guys out there too that he can fight. To be honest, if he's not gonna fight for the title, he doesn't need to fight at 135. You know that, right?
Well, it could be like a catch weight.
Like a catch weight?
Yeah, he could be. That's what I'm saying. He could do a catch weight.
I'm getting tired of catch weight shit, though, bro.
I mean, too, but he's the king in that.
Oh shit! Shots fired. Shots fired. He's the one. West beating guys. Shots fired. Oh shit.
No, it's crazy because I was talking to Caesar the other day, and he tells me, "Yo, JP, not for nothing, bro. I'm kind of tired of those catchweights he be doing, bro." That's how he told.
That's because you got that nigga. You got that nigga. You be brainwashing that nigga.
Not at all. It's the truth. The fans. They don't want to see that no more. The fans don't want to see that. They tired of that. Dude, do you want to keep seeing? You want to keep seeing Tank fight them guys for 130? I don't want to see that. I want to see a good fight at 135.
Yeah.
But I'm with all due respect that he deserves, because he's the one that gets in that ring. So, you got to respect Tank. But to be honest with you, I want to get this really clear here because I know you guys got this twisted with me. I never said that Tank is not a good fighter. I just feel like Tank has a good team that negotiates for him, like they did with Ryan, because you and I know that Ryan was dehydrated.
He was drinking.
And at the end of the day, that is, it's not fair for Ryan that he can't hydrate 10 pounds. Like, how's it fair? Like, it's only normal for if you're dehydrated, you know how much your body acts as soon as you leave. It's only 12, 15 pounds, easy. So you telling me I can't use 10 pounds? Hydrate 10 pounds? I mean, it's unfair, but no excuses. They signed the fight. They knew what they were getting at. He thought he could have beat Tank. He didn't. Tank won. It is what it is, but please, Tank,
plus
please fight somebody at 135, not 130, not 130, not from 126, 135. That's all I want to see. You fight somebody in that weight, man. I want to see him fight somebody at that weight. You know who might be a good fight for him.
But then he fight. Okay, he fought Rolly, but he fought Rolly. But
again, those are things that are not disclosed. The contract in the contract.
We don't know if he was dehydrated, because I know you saying that Rolly said that he almost passed out.
And they're not. Those are.
But Rolly, that's what they're saying. That's what they're saying that Rolly's saying that he almost passed out. But Rolly be bullshitting sometimes. Huh?
Nah, but those are things that are not disclosed. Like, it's not for the fans to know. Those are negotiations that. It's like Marco Barrios. Look, Marco Barrios, how long ago he fought a Tank? And he just recently came out and said it. I signed for it, but the truth of the matter is I was dehydrated.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, look, Tank went up. I give Tank credit because he went up to fight Marco Barrios, and it's it's kind of it's not fair, but damn it, I can't even call it because it's not fair that Tank fight a natural 140 when he never fought a guy like Barrios at that weight. Look what Barrios did to Ugas.
Yeah.
And who was to say that he hydrate and he would have been able to take those punches? He was up. A lot of people had him up fighting Barrios, but when your body can't hold it, your body can't hold it, bro. He can't hold that. You need to hydrate. Bro, you need to be hydrated. As soon as you out from that weight, you gotta, Pedialyte, bro. Pedialyte all day, food, drinking, eat a meal. You telling me you can't go 10 pounds? I can't respect that. Like, as far as like, that was a devastating win. He's gonna look great. Tank is gonna look great fighting these guys. I want to see him with a, who? I forgot the guy's name. That tall guy that fought Pitbull Cruz should be Tank's next fight. You remember that guy that fought Pitbull Cruz?
The tall guy, that skinny.
You know why I pick him? You know why I pick him?
Why?
Because he's raza, he's Mexican, and he will sell. He'll sell because it's only right to see what can Tank do to him, and Pitbull Cruz didn't knock him out, but let's see if Tank could do that, So I wouldn't mind seeing that fight.
Well, they fought at 135, right? Him and Rolly. I'm seeing here.
Yeah, it was at 135, my brother. But those are like, again, if you go back and you listen to those are things that they don't disclose. Like, it's not for the fans to know. Those are things that are done in behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing for fans to know that. Who knows how much money they paid Rolly? You don't know that. So again, it's true what you guys say in that, because they signed for the fight.
They signed the contract.
They signed the contract. It's like Oscar De La Hoya. I'm not mad at, with all due respect, I love Ryan Garcia. He's still one of my top dudes, but
that's my guy.
Oscar said something very, very, very true. That his management should have been a lot more slicker on doing negotiations with Tank Davis. Because I'm sure that Oscar De La Hoya would have not let that fight go on. If he would have been in the negotiations and negotiating a fight, for the rehydration, they would not have done that.
All right, folks. I think that's it. That's our time. Any last thoughts? Any last comments? Any last words? JP?
No Earl, no Terrence. Man.
Nah.
Nothing much. Nothing much. I learned, again, this is the boxing world.
Hold up, Jay. Jay want to touch up on the Earl Spence. I was trying to avoid that because
not at all. Let's we have to talk that, man.
You want to talk about it real quick? I mean, I got my game is coming on in a half hour. I got about maybe 10 minutes. Want to touch on it 10 minutes?
I said it, dude. But come on, let's keep it real.
No, you're right. You hit it on the nail. More power to you, bro. I'm not mad at you. You won. How much you won? Like $700 that night?
Yeah. Is that I go back to see the fights, dude. Man, I just don't.
Me too.
I just don't say it to be like just to get out. I don't guess when it comes to boxing.
Me neither. Yo, bro, I do the same.
That's why I was in shock. That's why I was in shock. To be honest, when you said Spence, I'm like, what? I went.
No, the reason I'm gonna tell you why the reason I picked Spence. And this is the truth. The reason I picked Spence for this fight with Terrence was because I felt that he fought the harder fighters at welterweight, and he fought them more in their prime. You understand? Like, he fought Sean earlier. He fought Kell Brook when Kell Brook was the man. You know what I'm saying? The only loss he had was with Triple G because he couldn't get a fight. But, he fought Earl over there. And Earl came back in that fight and did what he's supposed to do. And by him beating them guys, I felt that Earl also he's a huge welterweight. So I didn't, yo, bro, I could promise you this right now. I swear I'm not lying to you. In a million years, I didn't think Terrence Crawford was gonna knock Earl out. And the reason why is because he was so much bigger than Terrence. But again, I made a mistake. I kind of, I kind of, I made a mistake. I say the truth. I kind of underestimated, and I'm gonna be honest, I kind of underestimated Terrence Crawford's not his skill, because I know he had it, but his power. I underestimated his power. His IQ, I'd never underestimated. Because you
ain't see his body.
Hold on a second. But I don't want to say.
It was too late. It was too late.
No, hold on. But what I'm saying is to Earl's defense, to me, I don't think he was 100% that fight.
Listen, one thing for sure that we gotta say this. I don't think nobody in this fucking world boxing got balls like Earl. He got up. Yeah. Your man complained. He wanted to keep fighting. I give that man. Listen, I don't mind losing $300 that I lost because he fought to the end. Yo, I'm gonna continue being an Earl. I'm not like other people that Earl's never did. Listen, I continue supporting Earl. I love Earl. I thank you for giving us so much good fights. You proved to be a true champion, bro. You got up. You tried. You was just not the better man that night. That's it. And they fight 10 times, and Earl and Terrence. I think Terrence is the dude.
See, going back to what I was saying, that Errol Spence was not ready. He wasn't ready here, he was not mentally ready. And
why you say that?
Huh?
I said, why you say that he wasn't mentally ready?
Did you see how Terrence Crawford came out? Like, he had no response. He didn't know how to switch it up. He didn't know what to do.
You can't, but
I know that. I know
that. The IQ.
He had no response.
IQ.
That's why I was trying to
listen.
at the beginning, dude.
I knew Bud was going to win that fight. I said that. I knew
you're both pick Bud. Y'all both pick Bud.
I picked Bud, yeah. Yeah, I would.
Yeah, he picked Bud. Angel was from the get with Bud. I just felt, to be honest with you, I promise you, and I'm telling you the truth. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I just felt that Earl had the better career at welterweight. I mean, I understood, he was knocking everybody out he fought, but I just felt that he fought them more at the low, when they were almost out. Look, Amir Khan hasn't fought since. Kell Brook hasn't fought since. Sean Porter retired after that. They were all on the way out. When Terrence fought, when Earl fought them, he fought them in the top. So that was my, I guess then, like, this guy being a big welterweight, I don't see, I could have probably seen, Terrence outboxing Earl, but I still thought that the pressure, he put good pressure and he breaks you down to the body and all that. I thought that was going to affect, but I'm going to be honest with you, and I haven't even told nobody this. In the weigh-in was when I got, when I saw Terrence Crawford in the weigh-in.
He made it.
I'm going to be honest.
Weigh-in, I already knew I won the fight. And the
way I'm not gonna say.
Standing there, he didn't give a fuck. And then you see Spence looked at worried. Why am I fighting? He said, "Yo, man, you ain't gonna thank me for making this fight." Like, it's not about mental. It's the y'all don't understand it, man. I went back to see these fights, both of them. I was seeing more Crawford. I was like, yo, fans don't know how to switch it up. He fights one way,
one dimensional.
He's straight, and he put pressure. He breaks through.
And you see what you say. You see what you say. You see what you're saying right there is the truth. I felt he's gonna fight one dimensional, but that'll be enough to beat Terrence. No, but the reason why. But listen to why. Listen to why. Because like I told you, I thought he was gonna be the bigger guy, the bigger, more stronger guy, and it turned out to be like that. I underestimated Terrence Crawford's power, and the IQ. Yo, I tell you the truth. I don't lie. Terrence Crawford, I never seen nobody. Never. I never seen no boxer. I don't even care. Like, not even Mayweather. I don't even think I seen Mayweather. Like, I never seen no one beat a guy the way Terrence Crawford beat an elite guy like Earl. Like, these guys were undefeated, fellas. This is undefeated versus undefeated. The winner will be undisputed. Bro, this was just a one-side slaughter, you know? And I love Earl. Like, if Earl don't get, I bet on you. I bet for you, but the truth of the matter is the better man won that night. The better man won that night.
And he had 2 car accidents. Your body is not the same, bro.
You're right.
You're not a human, bro. And then to go up against a man, I went back to even the fight when he was fought Gamboa. I started there. I started from there.
Yeah.
And I went, just kept going. Gamboa. Then when he fought Amir Khan, these dudes was on their way out, but he was doing what he's supposed to do, is take them out.
Oh, yeah, nah.
Khan gave up. Khan quit. Khan's like, I
no, of course he gave up. He know what was coming.
Porter, I'm losing. Take him out. Kell Brooks, what you say? Whoop, you out. I do don't play, man. And then with the Gamboa fight, well, I respected him more. He was losing that fight against Gamboa. They were like trying to say, you gotta switch it up. You gotta
push it up.
Which he just went southpaw and whooped him. And it was over after that.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. There's nobody in the world boxing right now that no one's gonna beat me betting against Crawford again. Hell no.
All right, folks. That's our time. Any last words, JP? Any last words, Thuti?
We love y'all. Continue supporting. Hit the subscribe button. Get the likes up. To everybody that came up, we appreciate you guys. We got a lot more stuff coming. Just keep supporting the podcast.
Any last words, Thuti?
Nah, you already know. Keep supporting us. We always gonna be here. Not all the time, because we know everybody.
Yes.
Life. But the time we could be here, support us, bro.
Yes. Smash that like button. Hit the subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Like, share, follow, all that good stuff. Underdog Sports is always here. We ain't going nowhere. Fuck y'all talk about. Just because we took a little break, we're here. Know what I mean? We're here. And we coming. Know what I mean? So, stay tuned. Keep God first. And everything else will follow. I want to thank both my hosts, JP. And I want to thank my other host, Thuti Love. As always, we do this. Stay tuned. Fights are coming up. We're here. We ain't going nowhere. All right? Peace.